Okay, well, welcome to Swissquote Global 2.0. My name is Claudia Eifert. I'm an affiliate with Swissquote Global since now 9 years. So it's a very solid and trustworthy company based out of Switzerland. And we're going to show you how to earn daily affiliate referral commissions, how to get paid daily with Bitcoin, Dash, Ethereum, Litecoin, Zcash through mining, as well as how to accumulate gold and silver and get paid. Of course, we see there's a huge trend in the cryptocurrency right now. So we going to show you how to cash in from that, and we're going to show you those daily, weekly, monthly payments and how to convert what you're making into gold and silver through Swissquote Global, and therefore inflation-proof your money. So company history, very quickly. It's based in Switzerland and was founded in 2008 by Australian citizen Bill Rowell. Bill Rowell himself has been a successful entrepreneur in the hotel businesses, as well as building a large organization in network marketing with one of the companies. And I myself met Bill through because I was worked for customer support in that large network marketing company. So this is how I got started myself. Bill, with his partners back then, he built over 60,000 people team. I'm just mentioning that so that you have a founder of a company who is actually successful or was successful in building himself a large team. So the company is also based in Dubai. So he has a Dubai registered company as well. Swissquote Global provides precious metal service from the largest LBMA refinery, Argo Heraeus, out of Switzerland. That is one of 5 refineries in the world who basically have the highest standard when it comes to refining of precious metals, and certify other refineries in order, of course, to have the standards. And how Swissquote Global really started was exactly for that, providing savings plan for the average person. What I mean by that, and that's the foundation of Swissquote Global. That's how 9 years ago they started, in order to provide savings plans so that people could save in precious metals, in gold and silver, from as little as $25, and therefore inflation-proof their money. Why? Well, because we know paper money is losing constantly its value. And so the average person could now not have an excuse anymore and actually say, well, you know, if I put just $25 aside and I have it within the largest precious metals refinery, well, then of course certainly their savings plan is over the years, they will have a good cushion, a good foundation for their retirement. So this is how it really started, but of course now we offer way more. I don't know how to turn that box off here, but and now we do offer, of course, way more, and that is we offer not only just savings plans, we also offer storage. We have a storage facility. Again, it's also LBMA, London Bullion Market Associated Storage Facility, Loomis, and I guess everybody knows the Loomis trucks. So those trucks who collect the money, or who you know, this is like this big armored trucks who go to the supermarkets and they collect the money. Well, this is Loomis is one of the largest storage facilities, and they are based in Switzerland as well as in Dubai. And this is where once you have converted your gold from the grams, physical grams, into a product, you can have it stored in there. As well, since last year, we're providing cloud mining service from the world's largest cloud mining company out of Germany, and that is Genesis Mining, and we provide the service in the different coins to basically mine in them. On the next slide here, you actually see our founder and CEO Bill Rowell in the facility in Switzerland, in the refinery, and he's holding on there to a $500,000 bar. So that's just in perspective when you see this little tiny bar, but it's actually quite precious. And on the right hand side you see his license, that he's actually a certified gold trader in the DMCC in Dubai. Our products and services, again, just quickly, physical gold, silver collectibles. You save in gold and silver in grams And so you save towards those crumbs, and eventually when you have enough crumbs together, you then can say, hey, I want to have a product shipped to me. If we ship to the country where you're in, we don't ship to all countries. We certainly ship to United States, we ship all over Europe, and we do ship to Australasia. We don't ship to Africa, and we don't ship to most of the parts in Asia. Some parts we have shipped. So you see, you save into the gold and silver. You can then turn it into physical product. We have collectibles as well as just normal bullion bars. And on the right-hand side, you see the different coins you can mine for. Right now, we only have Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's are the two first coins which you see here, the symbols of that. The other ones are still sold out. With that said, Genesis Mining is building a very large and even larger than they have till now mining facility in Sweden, and this is where then once it's finished building, because all the contracts are sold out, then we will have again Dash, Litecoin, and Zcash. Genesis Mining has facilities all over the world, which of course then they provide the cloud mining service. We do have as well exclusive coaching program for you, so once you become an affiliate, and most people, of course, they start as a customer, as a free customer, and if they then decide, hey, you know, I want to also benefit from the affiliate program, I want to also build a team, then they can upgrade, and we do have a coaching program, and we have actually, we provide, you see, Bob Proctor, Sandy Gallagher, Greg Reed, all great people in the personal development area. Then we have Nancy Fehler, Don Fehler in the building of the network area, and we have then people who are very wise, like Carolita Oliveros. She's an attorney lawyer. She co-wrote Robert Kiyosaki's financial education program. We have gold, silver education, and so on. Once you are of course, upgraded as an affiliate. So why gold? Why cryptocurrency? I make it simple. Well, the world is in a financial prison. We have even governments or states even going bankrupt. Tough realities. I just come back from a tour in Australasia, and I'm in Germany right now, but I know I'm going to go the next few weeks to different parts of Europe, and then going through the US to a tour. We see tough realities, and that is jobs are getting more scarce, so you have scarcity of jobs, you see stagnant wages, and we see certainly rising prices. I hadn't gone back to Australia probably 7 years. I mean, prices are like 4 times what they were 7 years ago. For me, at least, that seems like it's just so expensive. But what is it really? Is it really expensive, or is it that the purchasing power of the currency you live from is losing its value? And that's really what it is. So it's not really that the prices are going up. It is what we can buy with our dollar, with our euro, with our pound, with our naira, our peso. So the currency which we are using, that is buying us less. And so we think, well, prices are skyrocketing. Well, it's actually your paper money which is losing more and more of its value, and it's the paper money you do work in, so you work for this paper money, yet it's losing all the time. In fact, every 8 years you only can buy half of it what you can buy today, and I'm going to show you that how and why this is so. So people mistakenly go through life, they think they need less money when they retire than they need today, which of course is not true. And this is why gold and silver, and that's why we really started with Swiss Gold Global so many years ago, starting with that, because gold and silver is the best hedge against inflation. So in Roman times, of course, before you and me, you could dress yourself beautifully with 1 ounce of gold. So one piece of gold, similar to the size which I have on myself here, which you see here. And with 1 ounce of gold, you could dress yourself beautifully, buy a nice toga and a pair of leather sandals. 100 years ago, you could buy yourself, still with the same ounce of gold, a fine suit and a pair of shoes. Yet 100 years ago as well, you could buy that 1 ounce of gold with $20. Now, the $20 today, just think about it. What would $20 buy you today? Certainly couldn't dress yourself. So just understand, and that's why I paused here with talking, just understand that your money, your paper currency is getting less and less, so buying less and less for you. Yet gold is always the same. In Roman time it bought you a nice toga, pair of leather sandals 100 years ago, and today the same thing. Yet 1,200, so this ounce of gold, if you would sell it, you would get probably $1,200, $1,300. You could still dress yourself, but again, with this $20, you couldn't do anything. So why gold? Why Bitcoin? What has it to do with? Well, it has a lot of things in common, and that's why Swiss Gold Global took it on board. That is why they wanted to provide that service for you, because similar like gold, it is decentralized, meaning, of course, currency, which is the dollar, which is the yen, which is the British pound, the euro, it is issued by a government. That means you are not in control. Of course, the government is in control. Well, gold works differently. Gold is free market money. It's free market money, meaning that it really belongs to all of us. Bitcoin is the same thing. It's decentralized. It cannot be influenced by any government. It cannot be controlled by any government. Gold, we know all the gold ever been mined, and gold is being issued through the process of mining, similar like Bitcoin. Bitcoin is created through the process of mining. It needs to be mined, just that the mining, it's not happening like the gold below the crust of the earth. The mining is happening on the computer, on the cloud. But that's a similar process, while of course paper currency is being printed. You just put a printing press at work and it's being printed. So those are some similarities. All the gold ever been mined would fit in an Olympic swimming pool. And we know there's only 21 million Bitcoin which can be mined. And this will be only done till 2140. Till 2140, all the Bitcoins will be mined. That means there's no mining process anymore happening. So that means as well, it makes it scarce. So this is scarcity. And that makes it, on the other hand side, of course, precious. As we know, of course, gold is very precious. That's why they call it precious metals which are precious. And it's because there is only a certain amount available. And that is the same what's happening with Bitcoin. As more people coming and using Bitcoin, as more wallets, as more service providers, more applications, more shops, more people accept Bitcoin and work with Bitcoin, well, as more it's being used, as more precious it will get. And it's only very much in the starting process. So we have when internet started, we had a few people using internet. Now almost everybody's using internet. In Bitcoin, we have currently, I believe, 14, 15 million Bitcoin wallets. That means Bitcoin accounts, so people having Bitcoin. What, 14, 15 million? This is nothing. This is like nothing. Yet it's a huge market. So I believe the Bitcoin market is already. Let me just check here, and we just can go to our market here. So we see the Bitcoin market is right now 66 billion, a 66 billion market, which is the Bitcoin market. Yet there's only 14 million Bitcoin accounts. So we see it's very much in the beginning. If you didn't got into Bitcoin in 2010, 2011, 2012, 13, well, now it's the second best time to get into Bitcoin. And when you talk to, let's say, 100 people out there, probably one person knows about Bitcoin, but they really don't know. They don't really know what it's about. So what we provide, of course, through Swiss Gold Global for you, apart from the gold and the silver savings plan, which are pretty solid, we provide you the mining. And the mining looks like in this next picture here, you see a mining facility. It's many graphic cards, many of those miners placed into a big hall, which needs cooling, which needs a lot of electricity. And the electricity in Iceland, It's basically because you have the hot springs there, so it's free energy in one sense, so it needs to consume a lot of energy in order to solve the medical difficulties, the medicals, to solve that, and once it is solved, of course, miners get paid rewards. So the Bitcoin mining is pretty simple in one sense, pretty simple but yet complicated. We don't need to know what it's behind, the complication behind, because this is what the company is doing for you. All what you do is, without getting complicated, you put money aside, you put money into mining, and you mine money. You don't need to know how to do it. You don't need to know how it works. You just need to put it in and the company will mine it for you. All what you need to know is, okay, so what Bitcoin wallet and what account do I have with which company? Is it safe? Is it not safe? How do I take my Bitcoin out, convert it into the currency you want to use it? Or if you don't want to use it, if you just want to keep saving it, well, then just save it. I live on Bitcoin, so meaning I use it, of course, I save it, but I also do use it on a day-to-day basis. But we have a lot of people who just don't want to use it because they want to, of course, have accumulate more. So when Bitcoin goes up, well, their account is, of course, more profitable even. So, but again, like this is one of the facilities, one of the many. That's just an altcoin facility. This facility actually does not mine Bitcoin. In this particular one where you see our founder in there, it just mines altcoins. Altcoins are all the coins, the other coins beside Bitcoin. That's all the other coins beside Bitcoin. So what do you get? Well, you get daily payouts of your investment, and that is coming into your designated wallet. So once you open an account with Swissquote Global, a free account, let's say, and you get your documents approved, you get KYC approved, and you need to be KYC approved. That means know your client, that means upload your passport, your identity, and once you're approved with that, then you can insert your Bitcoin wallet into Swissquote Global, and you're going to get paid into that wallet. So Swissquote Global is not holding any funds. The funds from the mining will be transferred into your account. Okay, so what you do is you put the address of your wallet into Swissquote Global so that they can transfer what is coming every day from the mining. And how this looks like is pretty simple. You see it, actually every transaction you can see visibly on the blockchain. That is why it's such a great concept, because the blockchain, that's why Bitcoin cannot be manipulated, because every transaction is visible on a blockchain that is a public ledger. Now, all the addresses for your newbies, of course, I can't see if Steve or John or Jeremy is the owner, because it's encrypted, so the addresses are encrypted. But I know every transaction, I could follow the transaction up, I could see how much Bitcoin was transferred to what address. I just don't know who is behind that, but everything is really visible and transparent. And so Swissquote Global offers contracts through Genesis Mining from as little as $30. We have exactly the same prices as Genesis Mining, and you can, but what we have, of course, on top of that, we have an affiliation plan, and we pay out bonuses from referring, which is, of course, amazing. I mean, people making really great money with that. But we start from as little as $30, and here you can decide how much you want to put in. Every day, of course, the Bitcoin prices is changing, so but you don't really have to worry about it, because you're going to get paid. So you're going to get paid in Bitcoin, but so you accumulate more Bitcoin, and the dollar price to the Bitcoin is changing on a daily basis, of course. So I'm going to show you this on a live demonstration actually here, how it works. Like, we have a calculator which is called AllasComp. It's a calculator everybody can use, and we see here the current price right now, it's $3,986.48. That's what the calculator shows right now. And if we were to take the $30, what would $30 currently make us? Well, $30 equals 200 gigahash. 200 gigahash, that's the computation power. The power which your miners, or the rate they work on, to look for that Bitcoin, to find that Bitcoin in order to mine that Bitcoin. That's 200 gigahash. And based on today's difficulty rate, which changes every 2 weeks, so you see here, the difficulty rate in 3.4 days is going to change again, okay? And it changes every 2 weeks. And every 4 years, Bitcoin, and that's how it makes more scarcity, it's halving. Every 4 years, so right now, per day, 1,800 Bitcoins are mined, 1,800. In June 2020, there will be only 900 Bitcoins mined. Another 4 years on top of that, there will be only 450 Bitcoin mined. So it's getting more and more scared. At the same time, the difficulty, of course, is changing. So you've got to imagine like this. Let's say, Sahir, hi Sahir, you're on the call. Sahir, you have 6 family men. Your wife did a wonderful cake, and I know your son likes cake. So your wife did a wonderful cake. You're 6 people eating from that cake. Well, you have 6 nice pieces of that cake. Now, the next day, your wife makes again a cake because now you have some friends coming over. Now you're 12 people. Well, the 12 people eat from that same size cake. So obviously, your piece of the cake is smaller, right? But at the same time, if you were to buy that cake, you would want to buy or you pay more money. Why? Well, because 12 people now wanting it, so you have 6 more people wanting the cake instead of the day before. That means the cake is getting more precious. Makes sense, right? And this is the same as Bitcoin in the very simple layman's term. As more miners mining for Bitcoin, as more precious Bitcoin as well get, as more people using Bitcoin, as more the price will go up. At the same time, as more miners are eating from that cake, as more difficult it's going to get, as more the size of the profit will shrink. But this balances out because the price goes up of the Bitcoin. So I hope you got this in layman's term. Now, currently, as you see here on the $30 contract, it gives you 22 cents per day, but this is not included the fees for the cooling, the electricity, the maintenance, etc. So you need to take off 50% of that. So it gives you currently probably 11 cents or even a little bit more per day, each and every day, as long as mining is profitable. So each and every day, as long as mining is profitable. We don't know how long as mining is profitable. Mining for Bitcoin is happening till 2140. You and I will not be around anymore, but mining will be till 2140. Is it still profitable by then? Nobody can tell you. We don't know. Is it profitable now? Yes, it is profitable now. Very profitable, in fact. So you see, we don't know how long, but we know it's profitable right now. And it will be probably profitable the next few years still. So it's giving you definitely a better return than any bank. Now, when you compound your Bitcoin, meaning let's say you start with a little $30 contract, next week, you put in another $30. Next week, you put another $30, and then you talk to a few people and you get some little bit more mining power accumulated. Well, you see very quickly you're gonna, have not only on a daily basis any 11 cents, you're going to have $1, you're going to have $2, you're going to have $3, you're going to have $10 on a daily basis, and more. We have people earning $300, $400, $500 on a daily basis from mining. How do you get there? Well, you start with a small contract. Well, you can start with a large contract as well, but I mean, you start the mining process, you learn a little bit more, and you pull in more, whatever you can, of course, afford, and don't go in with the because when people see that, they think, wow, this is really great, and this is really great. But I just want you to understand also is we don't have a crystal ball here. We know it's profitable. We know it's very profitable. This is the opportunity of the lifetime. But how long this is going to be, we don't know. Nobody knows. Just to make it also transparent for you guys. Now, if you want to get started, what are the options? You have the free account, you have the Miner, Silver, Gold, Executive, Ambassador, Platinum package. The free account is just for you guys just want to basically do have a savings plan in gold and silver or do mining. You don't want to share with people. You don't want to make money from with sharing it with people. You don't want that. You just want to basically have your mining. Well, you start with a free account and just do that. The other accounts from miner to platinum, they are all affiliation. That means you cannot just make money from the mining. You can also make money 9 different ways, from building a team, a network of people who also want to build teams and networks of people. And all those contracts which you see here, the 170, the 249, 797, those are one-time entries, and they carry a monthly consumption. The monthly consumption is $50, and in the $50 you get 25% towards what it is, or mining or silver, physical silver, depending on the package you enter. If you enter with a miner package, you're going to get in the $50 monthly 25% towards mining. If you enter any of the other packages except executive miner, you get silver, physical silver accumulated each month. 60% out of the $50 goes into the affiliate program, and the rest is for the company. Now, the gold, executive miner, ambassador, platinum package, the $50 monthly is basically paid up front for a whole year. Then next year you only need to renew that, pay again $600 or $50 a month. So the gold, executive miner, ambassador, platinum, it's paid up for the whole year in front. Okay, that's just as simple, as basic as it is. Now, when you refer people, then, and you're an affiliate, you refer affiliates or refer customers from all the mining they purchase, you're going to get 5%. If you're an affiliate, you refer a customer, and that customer refers also a customer, you're going to get paid an extra 2.5%. So let's say you have a customer, that customer refers to a customer, you get 2.5%. And there's really no limit to which level down this is. Could be a customer you refer the customer, refer the customer, refer the customer, refer the customer. You're going to get paid from all those customers 2.5%. So most of our people, they're making money on top of the mining from referring customers. I mean, it's a really rewarding business. From the gold and silver sales, you're also going to get another 1%. So you see, this is a snapshot of the back office in the referral commission plan. So you see this snapshot here has a lot of bonus. This is basically mining power added to your mining, which pays you on a daily basis as long as Bitcoin mining is profitable money, which is really, really cool. I mean, it's what better business you can have. Every time you recommend an affiliate who joins with the affiliate program, you're also going to get a fast start bonus and unilevel bonus. Fast start bonuses you're going to get, you see here, that's a little bit of an example. You see if somebody comes in with a miner package, you're going to get $42.50 plus 11 gigahash more mining added. If you join somebody in with a silver, you get $70 plus 50 gigahash. Gold, $145, 100 gigahash. If you join somebody with the ambassador package, you get $390, 1,000 gigahash added, and so on. So you see really nice bonuses from referring somebody as an affiliate. I would not put somebody or sign somebody in as an affiliate if that person doesn't want to build a network. I only put in people who really want to build a network as well. Okay, and of course on the right hand side here you see this is how it would optimal best look like if you would build it like this. It's a unilevel compensation plan. What we have, it pays 7 levels down, and it pays an unlimited level once you achieve the rank of an ambassador. So we have ambassador packages. That doesn't qualify you automatically of an ambassador. That qualifies you for the bonus of an extra 2% on all your downline once you achieve that rank. But I mean, you know, the money is really, really great when you can see that if, of course, you join in 5 people who help 5 people do the same. But not everybody joins in 5 people. Some join 10, some join in none, some join in 2 people, whatever. So this is just an optimate really scenario how it would look like. So if you want to build cash flow, if you want to be paid paid to save in gold, silver, Bitcoin, well, your next step is to team up, join us, get started, and start mining. With that, I want to look now at the questions, at the answers you people are having, and I'm going to switch over to Bill, and I'm going to read out the questions and answers, and so just give me one more time here that I have Bill on the call. Okay, so let me just go here. Hi Bill, are you there?
I am, Claudia. Thank you so much for hosting today's call. Can you hear me okay?
I can, yes.
Okay, great presentation. Welcome everyone joining us from many parts of the world. I tried to put my camera on, but as we're sharing the same GoToMeeting system, it's got your name, I see, with your face, and I can't load on. So my apologies for that. I'm going to have to get this fixed. This has happened for the last month now. But anyway, Claudia, what questions do we have?
Okay, there's one question from John. Hi, John. John is saying, if Bitcoin mining is not longer profitable, what happens to our original purchase? Does it get applied to a different coin, or do we just lose our money?
You lose your money, John. That's really the outcome of it. As per the terms of use and conditions with the mining contracts, it's very important that people understand what they're getting involved with here, because the payouts and the rewards, I mean, you pay primarily, you're looking at Claudia showed the Ollus Comp third-party calculator early on, showed double your money back in the first year. So when people hear this, of course, sometimes they overextend beyond their means what money they want to invest into things, because obviously we all like to have high returns, but with high returns comes high risk. That just goes hand in hand. Now, no one really knows where it's going to be heading into the future, but to answer the question straight up front and be very direct, if it gets to the stage as per the terms and conditions of what Genesis Mining, our mining provider, has, if it's continuously negative payouts, meaning that it costs more to mine for Bitcoins as it does to for the payout, for a consistent period of at least 60 days, it could, I'm not saying it will, it could void your contracts. Now that's what they say, it says it will void. But primarily, when we get to that time, knowing the team at Genesis Mining, I mean, this is their core business. They're not in the business to push people away and help and make people lose money. They also want to, of course, have success with their clients. I have nearly 1 million clients around the world. That's the truth. So it is a significant core business for them. However, if you can just imagine a gold mine, if a gold price at the moment is $1,250 an ounce, and it costs $700 an ounce to get it out of the ground, and now the gold price US dollar exchange rate drops down to $500 an ounce of gold, well, many mines around the world, of course, will close the doors because they cannot afford to pay the capital, the labour, etc., to keep those mines operating. Well, if you hadn't seen the video, maybe you have, from when we visited the Iceland mining facility, and hopefully in the near future we're going to be at a new facility in Europe. You'll see that it's huge. I mean, you're speaking about tens upon tens of millions of dollars of infrastructure for these mining farms. I mean, the one in Iceland is absolutely huge. These new ones are 3,500 square meters. So you can imagine, you know, you've got tens of thousands of rigs in each particular mining room. So there's huge significant cost to their operation, electricity, labor, the administration, the land itself, the housing, or of course the warehousing, etc. But I hope it answered that question. So I want people to just be aware there are risks associated with this, but if you're smart, compound, get started with something that you can afford, share it, get other people to put in what they can afford, and compound your wealth to cash flow. That is a smart way of doing it.
Thank you, Bill. And I just want to add also to that, to John. I mean, John, I think you're now two months in the business. Sorry, I think, sorry, I had to definitely. I think, or 2 or 3 months now. So John, you're already on your way, making some money, meaning from, so you got to see it that way. Let's say you joined today and mining is certainly profitable. I think it's going to be profitable tomorrow. I think it's going to be profitable in a week. I think it's going to be profitable in a month, in 2 months, and so on. I certainly believe so. I mean, look at the Bitcoin price. So you're already making money. So it is, let's say, in a month it wouldn't be profitable anymore, and the mine would close. Well, you at least have made money that 1 month, right? So this is yours. Nobody takes this away from you. This is your money which you have mined. So when you start, you mining money, and this is yours. This is, nobody is taking that away. So that's, I just wanted to add that to it.
Yeah, you're correct, Claudia, but I'm a bit like John too. No one likes to lose money. But we all had money in this. There's no question about that, including myself, including yourself, Claudia, and of course, many, all of our members around the world. So we're very, very conscious of this. That's why it's very important that people understand now that the altcoin contracts operate differently. The maintenance fees are factored into the contract, as they operate with a different process, and they're only 2-year contracts. But primarily, the best paying cryptocurrency right now, there's no question about it, it's Bitcoin. So that's where the money is flowing. Now, if you had gone back maybe 6 weeks ago to Ethereum and contracts like this, they were paying out absolutely fantastic. And they're still paying out good today, but they're not as strong as what Bitcoin is. So they're the variables. So balance your risk. Have a risk management with your money. It's very important, whether it's investments or different things. I remember the share trading from the 1990s of the dot-com boom. I lost a lot of money on that because I was just greedy. I wanted as much as I could go. When markets turn, they turn very, very quick. Now, with the mining, we don't know. Now, Claudia gave the example. There's only 1,800 Bitcoins mined each day. Now, as the ecosystem, as the mining increases to support the ecosystem around the world, the pie is the same size. There's still only 1,800 Bitcoins per day, which means the demand is getting stronger. When you have high demand, a limited supply, what happens to the price? Of course, the difficulty rate is going to increase. When you have the difficulty rate increasing substantially, you also see the price increases, which we've seen really since November. We started mining with with Genesis Mining offering the contracts that they offer back in November. Since November, the difficulty rate has substantially increased, multiple times. But so was the price. The price was around $580 to $600 a Bitcoin back then. Where is it now? It's over 4,000 US dollars. So people have done very, very well, but don't be blinded. Don't be blinded by the quick rich concept. You're in a disruptive, fantastic technology called cryptocurrency. It's going to be volatile, and where it's heading, we really don't know. But it's really, I congratulate each and every one of you for being involved, making some money as well, and it looks good. It looks strong. But again, we don't know. It's where it's going to be in 2020 when they halve the block size. When they halve the block size means the payout's no longer going to be 1,800 Bitcoins per day. It's only going to be 900 Bitcoins per day. So what's that going to do to the demand and supply issue? The price, well, one could hypothesize, I suppose, that the price is going to skyrocket. Well, it's been doing that already. Where will it be? Where will the difficulty rate be? Well, no one has been there before. We don't know. It's not like gold where we have 4,000 or 5,000 years of history about wealth preservation. This is a new disruptive technology. So we're going into uncharted waters. That is the risk associated with it. So I just want to be very, very clear and transparent. We're not making false promises here. We lay the cards on the table, and we want you to be responsible, do your due diligence, and manage your money correctly and responsibly.
Thank you, Bill. And then there's another question to John. Is it paid out in Bitcoin? Yes, John, it's paid out in Bitcoin, of course. So the mining, you're going to get into your Bitcoin wallet. That means you accumulate basically more Bitcoin. That's what you're doing. You accumulate more Bitcoin. Another question coming here from Shika Gupta. Hi, hello, Chika. Oh, no, another question. Sorry, first from John. I want to just finish John's question. When will you be in the US? Do you have an itinerary? Yes, we do have an itinerary. So we're going to be the second weekend of October. We're going to be, I believe, in Miami. Then the third weekend, we're going to be in Atlanta, and the fourth weekend in Dallas, I believe. Maybe it's the other way around. But yes, we're going to be in Miami. We're going to be in Atlanta. We're going to be in Dallas. So you can certainly meet us there. That would be great. There's another question from Shika Gupta now. Hello, Shika. Is the mining from Genesis, and Shika is saying their payouts are not regular, will they be able to fulfill the commitment?
I'm assuming the question is in alignment with what's been going on the last 3 weeks since they had a breach of security in one of their servers. If it's regarding the inconsistency where they stopped paying daily and now switched to every second day, listen, everything will be honoured by Genesis Mining. Listen, they're fantastic guys to work with. I wouldn't have signed a deal with them for them to provide the mining service, but from all the different mining companies around the world which I looked at, including parts of Asia, China, these are the most transparent. Open the doors to the mining farm, walk into the office, you look into people's eyes, easy to communicate with. If there's a problem, where we chat with them every day with direct support to them. So yes, there has been issues with, primarily it's a technical issue from the server pushing the transaction out. Remember, the transaction comes out on the blockchain, and so you see it in your back office. So everything's done through the correct decentralized process. So your mining, first thing to note, mining has not been affected. The minings are just humming away like huge beehives 24/7 as we speak, and generating bitcoins and altcoins. That's happening. So your reward in bitcoins and altcoins has not been interrupted. What's been interrupted is pushing it from their system into our system. There's been technical issues there that they're resolving, and eventually they will return to daily payouts. But please note, if you have any difficulty, you think there's something missing there, send a ticket to contact at swissgoldglobal.com. Do not use support at swissgoldglobal.com. Because of spam and issues, we're no longer using that. Only send tickets from your member account. Go to the help icon and send a ticket and include a screenshot, or send it to contact@swissgoldglobal.com. But to answer your question, listen, I believe they will honor, and have been honoured always, all payouts from that particular that have been missed. There won't be anyone missing out on any particular payout. If it's not right, it may take a bit of time to get corrected, because, as I said, they've got 1 million people plus us on top on that around the world. You know, so if someone's experienced an issue, I'm sure others have as well. So there's going to be a bit of a time delay getting this corrected, but they have confidence, and I can guarantee that things are going to be corrected and paid out by these boys, because they're just a great ethical guys to work with. They're just exceptionally busy. You just imagine the ecosystem of Bitcoin at the moment. It's unprecedented levels of demand. It's crashed systems. I mean, the servers are overloaded. It's hugely demanding and busy. So trying to keep on top of this is quite demanding and challenging. And of course, when you have a breach of security, it also causes multiple issues. But I have full confidence with this particular team.
Thank you, Bill. So if I have had the honor to meet them personally, the guys, and they're just, I mean, they're lovely. They're just, what can I say? They're really great guys. The German guys, well, I'm German, so of course you have a little bit of patriotism there. But they're very transparent. They're very honestly. They have basically grown tenfold in the last 6, 7, 8, 9 months. I mean, you could just, I mean, I worked for customer service. I did head up the customer service for a large company, $1 billion company. So I understand when something grows so fast, so quick, you can't even train customer service staff so quick as they grow. Now, this is not an excuse, but they just had this security breach, and as Bill said, so if maybe you have been with Genesis, or you have heard some comments or whatever, you're wondering, well, why it's now every second day, or maybe you have it's incorrect, this will be solved. So they're working on that. They're working full time on it. So I have absolutely zero fear that this is not going to be honored, like zero. But of course, it's in a growing business, in such a growing business. Are there mistakes? Well, sure. How can there not be? That's just part of it, isn't it? And so what do? Well, you send a ticket to customer service and you wait to their response. If you don't get it, send another one. But it will be solved. So with that said, another question, Bill. Coming, I believe, from the UK. Recently joined SGG as a free member. I have people interested and want to ensure I am set up in the best way. So as an example, I have a person already registered, no money paid in. I have not yet upgraded to affiliate. If I sign up a new free member with my current status and then upgrade, would future payouts on their mining contracts be based on free member status or affiliate status?
It's a great question. I mean, the systems are quite complex to monitor the different changes from free accounts upgrading, and then who upgraded first, the person you referred or yourself. So, but to answer the question, let's make an example so you can see it in your mind's eye. It's probably best. If I'm a free member and I actually sponsor Claudia and she is a free member, whatever contracts she buys, I'm going to earn 2.5% off the hash power that she actually purchases. That's it. Okay, and my sponsor, upline sponsor, would actually earn 2.5% on that as well. Now, when I upgrade to become an affiliate, now I'm an affiliate. When Claudia was to buy future contracts, now just on that, there's a transition period. We've got all the people, when you upgrade from a member, free account member to an affiliate member, it's about a 24-hour period to transfer over your free accounts to your affiliate account because it's in a separate system. Okay, so allow a bit of time for that, but don't be fearful. If you think that something's not right, send a ticket. But it takes about 24 hours to upgrade when I upgrade from a free account to an affiliate account, on Claudia, I'm now going to get, when she buys future contracts, when I'm an affiliate, I'm now going to get 5% to answer your question. Okay, so initially a free account, I sponsor a free account, it's 2.5%. When I upgrade to becoming a free account, then whatever contracts Claudia would buy on cryptocurrency mining, I would earn 5%. And of course, she bought gold, then I've also earned a percentage on the gold, silver purchase she bought. I'd also be able to get fast-track commissions if Claudia decided to upgrade as well and follow me into the affiliate program. I'd earn fast-track commissions, unit-level commissions, and things like that. That's how it would work.
Thank you, Bill. So I hope this is clear. And he's also asking when we come to UK. Well, I believe Karen and Bram, they're organizing the meeting in the UK. So we will come probably end of September, maybe first week of October. We're definitely going to come to UK. So this is in the plans there. Now, Shika. Hi. I believe you have an Indian name. Hopefully I'm not wrong. You ask how to sign up. Can you send me an affiliate? We cannot send you an affiliate link, so you must actually have a referral. I don't know who told you about Swissquote Global. So
yeah, this is an important issue. You've probably got 500 people at you right now trying to find out where you want to send you their referral link. Listen, which is the nature of the business, of course. But we like to have integrity here. There's abundance in the world, total abundance. So it's important. You must have learned from us by someone. Someone must have mentioned you to us. So it's important to get back to that person that referred you to Swissquote Global. Okay, get back to them, and they'll assist you in signing up. They'll give you a referral link. You click on that referral link. Make sure you should see their name. When you go to the products and pricing page, this is very important. You should see that person's name there. If it's not there, you're on the wrong referral link. So that's very, very important that you do that. Now, if you just happen to find us under Google, that's a different issue. You'll have to send a ticket to support, to contact@swissquoteglobal.com. Send it to contact@swissquoteglobal.com. Say you want to sign up. We give you a location and say that no one referred you, and what we do there, we have a cycle basis. The system has a cycle basis where we would actually connect you to one of the leaders in your region. That's what we would do.
Okay, so and there's another question also from Shika coming. Hi, Shika. Can you please explain the gold and silver program and if it gets shipped to India? So I'm right that you're Indian.
Well, you come from the land of gold. There's no question about that. First of all, we don't ship there. We did do some test shipping some years back, but of course I know India in the last probably 2 years have changed. The government has changed many laws regarding importation of gold and things like that. So you can buy gold and silver. You can buy gold and silver at wholesale price. It'll be stored at one of our storage facilities, either in Dubai or in Zurich, and you buy the wholesale rate, so you can actually convert your commissions directly into gold and silver. Now, you might say you have a cousin living in Switzerland or a cousin living in America, or you might have an address, or you might be visiting somewhere. We could actually ship the gold to a designated country where you could actually personally collect it. There's no question about that. But we cannot right now ship the gold into India because of the import duties that are engaged there, and it just makes it too expensive. You'll get it cheaper on your own doorstep than what you would from us. So there's a bit of common sense there. But what the good part about this is, you can have international diversification. You can actually own physical gold and silver outside your country, stored in Switzerland as well, which for some people we have people from Eastern Europe, let's say Ukraine, Russia, different parts of the world where they, I suppose, they're very cautious about the banking system and their economy, where they like to have a bit of wealth outside their country, purely because of the inflation rate of their currency. I mean, even Claudia was in Argentina going back in, I think June this year she was there. In the month of, sorry, she was there in July. In the month of June, that particular country had 1 month of inflation of 22%, which is pretty substantial. So you earn your wage, you trade your labour, you trade your time for money in the month of May, get paid in June. By the end of June's come, you've already lost 20% of your labour or 20% of your purchasing power of your currency. That's truly unjust. And that's where gold, that's really where gold is a smart thing for wealth preservation. You being Indian would actually know that, because culturally it's one of the world's biggest markets. So the saver program of gold and silver is very, very, very simple. It's very flexible. You can accumulate it. You can sell back at any time. We don't take it for affiliate members. We don't take any particular fees for that. Whatever the London bullion market price is from the refinery for sell price, that's the price that you actually get. We take no fees for that. If you're a free account member, you'll pay 2.97% fee on the sell back, which is like $30 in every 1,000. So it's not a huge fee, but they do that for administration and different things. So that gives you a bit of an idea. But there's a whole, maybe you should send a support ticket to contact at swissgoldglobal.com, or maybe, and what we'll do is we'll get support to send you out an email with all the different videos that explains how the precious metals works, all the packages, some of these recordings and different things, how to calculate Bitcoin mining, so you can actually review that and have more information before you decide to get engaged.
And I just put up you a back office how it would look like, so you see all the different things. My precious metals account, where you see you can make single purchase, you can set up a monthly plan, you can have the storage, you manage the storage vault, you can sell back, you can it's basically all in your account there. And you get the gold and silver for 2.97 above spot price. That's what you buy it for, which is really, really good. But I have a few more questions coming here. This one is from Agustin. Did I hear you say you do not ship to gold to silver to Africa, which includes Nigeria, and why? And hola de Mexico, hola, ¿cómo estás, Gary? Are you able to ship gold and silver to Mexico? Lindo.
Okay, to Africa primarily, we would love to ship gold to Africa. We'd love to ship gold and silver everywhere all over the world, to be quite honest. But primarily, logistically, it's not like shipping a consumable product, such as clothing or such as, toys or things like that, or books. It's very simple to ship these things. When you start to ship gold, which is money, or silver, which is classified as an industrial metal, it gets quite complex. And certainly, we ship metals to, let's say, to Africa. First of all, the couriers such as Federal Express, who actually do our shipping from Switzerland, fully insured. We actually have private insurance on top of that as well. They won't do it. They won't guarantee safe delivery. So if they don't guarantee safe delivery, we cannot ship it. Now, if you came to us and said you're prepared to sign a document, you accept the risk that Federal Express would deliver it to you, and you have the liability of shipping it to you, we would ship it to you. But we cannot guarantee it. Simply because Federal Express doesn't guarantee it themselves, maybe because of the some parts of Africa, maybe it's the infrastructure, maybe it's the corruption in some areas, but not just there, of course. I don't want to be disrespectful. It's all over the world. We've had shipments go missing in the Western world, so it's equally, but it's probably the risk is probably higher in different parts of the world. When it comes to Mexico, the same deal. We've shipped gold to Latin America or South America before. It's actually worked well. The challenge is the authorities and customs, they have greedy eyes. We ship it there. Gold primarily is money, and like we ship it to the US, we ship it throughout Europe, to Australia, and there's no added taxes charged on gold. But you ship it to some of these parts of the world, and all of a sudden they want to charge half the precious metals value. Which means, why would you want to buy it? If you bought $1,000 worth of gold and they want to charge you $500 taxes and import duty, it's just a crazy purchase. It's not smart to do that. So what we did on some of these occasions, we actually instructed people, don't take delivery, ship it back, we'll store it for you, hold on to it here. And obviously there's going to be a fee charged with that, of course, because we can't take the liability for the country's customs procedures and different things. But they shipped it back on this case. We kept it in storage for some time, and maybe I don't know whether they've sold it back or they still have it in storage, but that's what we actually did. So it gets riskier shipping to some of these physical regions, primarily one's infrastructure and the courier services don't guarantee it, and secondly is that the customs, you know, it's no consistency on the import duties coming in.
Okay, thank you. I think that hopefully cleared it up. There's another question coming from Asmat. Hi, Asmat. How do you see the issues on payouts by Genesis Mining?
Well, I already touched on this particular statement a little bit earlier on. Things happen. That's just the way it is in the world today. Things happen. We've seen some of the biggest. We've seen banks' servers hacked. We've seen breaches of security in some of the crypto wallets. You know, we do hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars worth of revenue on a daily basis. So things happen in today's world, unfortunately. And of course, and as I said, the most important thing to understand is not affected the mining process. It's not as affected how much Bitcoin or altcoin is being mined each day. What it has affected is how they're pushing the payment to us. It's a reporting issue. So, and I believe, I know these people in person, and they've said it in their own blogs themselves, things will return to normal. Everyone will be paid correctly on their whatever their reward is. That will be honoured and be paid. And knowing and what they've done in the past, they've always, when they've had to do a bulk payment, they've always calculated, they've always given a bit more because they know that's very, very important. You know, they don't want to underpay people. It's going to cause issues. So they have 1 million people themselves. Imagine not doing the right thing. I mean, it's going to cause a war. So consciously, they're aware that they have to do the right thing. First of all, because they are good people. They're transparent. But they have some major issues they've got to deal with right now because their infrastructure had been challenged, had been breached. So everything's working fine now. Things are starting to come back into alignment. I think in the very near future, the daily payments will actually return to normal. I have full confidence with that. As I said, we have daily communication with these guys with different things, and they're transparent, and yeah, we'll get on top of this. But be patient, have some understanding. Have some understanding, and you know, everyone will be paid out whatever your mining contract is accordingly.
Thank you, Bill. Well, Asmat said he just joined, so he didn't. Yeah, of course it will be fixed, as Bill said. It's normal. I mean, you have a company, which I just said before, who has been growing just the last 6 months or 9 months tenfold. So the security breach happened, and as I said before as well in the webinar where you not were on, this is a major issue, but they're going to fix it. It's clear, but it's just not happening from today to tomorrow that they can rebuild everything. I mean, it's taking time. So what? You're getting paid, you will get paid, and if there's anything missing, you will get paid. Another question, Bill, coming for that. It is, I hope this can be fixed ASAP, any time frame given by Genesis. And another question, are you in any way related or connected business-wise with Genesis Mining?
No, we're not related. There's no partnership there at all. We're individual companies. They do their thing. We are a private entity, been in operation since 2008. We have what we call them. We do call them strategic partners. Actually, what they are is strategic service suppliers. So here we have our Swiss company, our Dubai company, and we provide different service. For example, we have Argo Horizon, who we have a strategic partnership with. They're a strategic supplier in precious metals, while Genesis Mining is a strategic supplier when it comes to mining of crypto currencies, Bitcoin and altcoins. That's purely it. We have a contract with them, but they supply mining to us under the terms of agreement of our contract. That is it, but they don't have any ownership of us. We don't have any leg in the door. Probably like to have a leg in their door, but we don't. But that's just being very truthful and transparent about it.
Good. Well, Bill, we are on the hour. I don't see any more questions with that. So all you guys with the Genesis Mining questions, don't don't worry. I mean, you're in a really great company, you know, it's going to be resolved. Their reporting issue, it has not affected the mining. As Bill said, it has not affected the mining. The mining has nothing to do. It is only a reporting issue, and everybody who is, let's say, missed out something, or believes is missed out something, believes it's incorrect paid, just needs to send a ticket to contact@swissgoldglobal.com so they can fix it with Genesis Mining. That's basically it. It's very, very simple. So with that, Bill, thank you so much for being here and answering all those questions. And I hope to see you on one of the next presentations. I know on Monday morning, we do have a Australia hangout with one of our affiliates over there, Kitty. And this will be, I believe, 9 o'clock or no, 10 a.m. UK time, 11 Switzerland, and evening in Australasia. So I know we're gonna do a Q&A webinar with you, Bill. I'm just telling it to you now as it is, and myself and Kitty. And so a lot of those questions will come up, a lot of those questions and concerns and whatever, and we will deal with that. So this will be a Zoom call, basically. Well, thank you for that, and again, hopefully you join us.
Well, thanks, Claudia. Thanks everyone for joining us on this particular call. I'm glad I know about Monday morning. I'll be traveling actually, but that's fine. I'll be on the call. Look forward to that, and wishing everyone much success and a wonderful weekend. Thank you.
Okay, well, one question I'm going to just answer for you, Bill, and this is from Augustine. Augustine is asking, can a free member earn from his referral? Yes, you can, 2.5%. So when you sign in a free customer and he purchases a mining contract, you make 2.5% of that mining contract. Yes, free customers can make money from their referrals. Of course, they can. All right?
Not can, they are.
Correct. With that, thank you so much. Cheers, and have a good day or good evening or good morning wherever you are.